Well, hello chaps, it's Commodore Grayum here. Welcome to, what is it now? I think it's episode 10 of The Witcher 3 as played by yours truly. We find ourselves in Vizima in the palace of Emhyr var Emrys. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. He might be a little offended otherwise, and apparently he doesn't really enjoy being offended. We just had ourselves scrubbed up by a trio of dusky maidens. Met a general of the Nilfgaardian army, had a shave, and now we have to pick some sort of fancy duds to wear in order to meet Emhyr. But let's have a little bit of a look around first, because at the end of last episode, there was a long stretch of time during which we didn't have any control over anything. It was all cutscenes. Maybe we got to select the answer to a couple of questions, something like that.
A shame I have no time.
You have no time for what? Do you have time to talk to me?
Be so kind and do not disturb.
Oh, you're one of those uppity barbers, are you? You know I'm a witcher, right? I'm a witcher and you're a barber.
A shame I have no time.
What's with this ridiculously proud bearing that you have? He doesn't know. So what have we got here? A picture on the wall. This is probably a picture of Emhyr var Emrys, who we will be meeting presently when we decide to get dressed.
Vedimi, directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
Tell you what. First things first. Let's loot all the things. Oh, a book. Well, definitely taking that. So, the opposition in Nilfgaard. While Nilfgaard's emperor wields absolute power, harshly crushing the slightest sign of disobedience, opposing forces continue to exist within the empire. By this, I do not mean the disgruntled leaders of conquered provinces, but the magnates within the city of 1,000 towers who are unhappy with the current leadership. This conflict between the emperor and the noble houses of Nilfgaard, The noble houses of Nilfgaard, the capital, dates back many years. All the princes of the blood and magnates expected their ruler to wed one of their daughters and sire an heir with one of their own. The emperor, however, had other plans. This proved a slap in the face for all the great families from which he refused to take a bride. The Nilfgaardian opposition patiently waits for the emperor to slip up, for some event to occur which will weaken his authority, be it an economic crisis or a defeat in battle. A secret conspiracy lies ready to seize such a moment to incite the disaffected, assassinate the emperor, and carry out a coup d'etat culminating with one of their own number ascending to the throne. For obvious reasons, only a limited few know of this conspiracy, but any shrewd observer of Nilfgaardian politics can read the signs of its workings. So long as men are men and the world is as it is, certain dynamics will forever remain the same, and the discontented will always form subversive societies with their secret signs and hidden agendas. Oh, more stuff for me to loot?
A shame I have no time.
As long as you don't have any time to alert the authorities to the fact that I'm pilfering everything, then we're going to be okay, mate. Right. Oh! Hey, this looks like a nice cabinet over here. Would be a shame if someone was to steal books from it. Okay, so...
Directly out of Nordling tales.
Yep, I'm a Vedimin. Presumably that means Witcher. So I think this is going to be quite a lore-heavy episode. Probably there's not going to be too much slicing up of ghouls going on here. But hopefully you enjoy the story enough, and of course my mellifluous vocal tones, to not really mind too terribly.
No time.
Wait, what was... Oh, I should have I should have right-clicked. I should have clicked the right analog stick right at the beginning, shouldn't I? Oh wait, new items. Where my books at? Ooh, have a good old stretch there. I've read that one. Yeah, the opposition in Nilfgaard. Wait, where's what I haven't read? Nope. Oh, here it is. Okay, it's the books that I've already read grayed out. So this is worth like 77 orens or whatever they're called. These books, once I've read them, they're kind of worth selling, aren't they? I think that the text from the books remains accessible to me even after I've sold them. So, I mean, why not? You know, books. Who needs them, eh? You can just spend the money on armor instead. The Chronicles of Redania. Vidrank the Elf. Despite what one might conclude from his moniker, not one drop of elven blood flowed in King Vridank's veins. They called him the Elf because of his exceptional beauty and for the great admiration he felt for the Einshi? Like that sort of looks like you know, like an Irish word. Like banshee. You know, it's got a really weird spelling to it. I'm going to say Einshi. Einshi. Ain't no, that sounds weird now. She all that in she. Anyway, this fascination, seemingly harmless, would have horrible long-term consequences. Presumably someone's going to tell me how it's pronounced actually at some point. If that's just the general word for elf, then probably some character's going to say it at some point, right? Right, where was I? King Vridank, spitting in the face of all laws and customs, chose as his wife a half-elf, and one of low status at that, known as Beatrix of Kveir. The fruit of this regrettable and short-lived mésalliance. Well, there's a word I haven't encountered before, and there's me thinking that I have a respectable vocabulary. Anyway, the fruit of this regrettable and short-lived mésalliance was Falca, who later fomented bloody revolt against her own father. Though this uprising was ultimately extinguished and Falca herself burned at the stake, the young state was thereafter thrown into chaos for years to come. Interesting. It's all pretty interesting. Maybe I should start a Let's Read channel. Give me that. See, I think if you loot all the things, then... Oh, wait. A mug. Okay, fine. So is this not a stash? I guess it isn't. The Wonders of Zerikania. Okay. The Wonders of Zerikania. During my many travels, I've seen countless extraordinary places. The primeval wilds of Brokilon, with trees so high their tips disappear in the clouds. Dwarven chambers carved into the guts of the Mahakam Mountains, with walls plated in pure gold. The Ice Palace of Pont-Venis, adorned with stained frost windows. Yet none of these made such an impression on me as did the rightly famed Zerikania. Yet while I was traversing the fiery mountains, I feared disappointment awaited me on the other side. I had heard many a fantastic tale about Zerikania, about its trackless sands, burned white by the sun, its golden-scaled dragons, weaving their nests amidst the dunes, its hunchbacked horses able to survive weeks without even a swallow of water, otherwise known as camels. Yet none seemed to me at all plausible. I was sure all these sensations were but the figments of some bard's overactive imagination. I know this will be as hard for you to believe, dear reader, as it once was for me, but all of the unbelievable tales are true. Not only that, during my many months of travel, I came across wonders far surpassing those any prior travelogues mentioned. I saw temples dedicated to the worship of dragons. I heard their voice, almost human, but reverberating with 1,000 echoes. I met warrior maids clad in leopard skins, tattooed from head to foot and giving no ground to witches in mastery of the blade. Oh, I see. We'll have to see about that. I saw mages who channeled power from fire. I saw seemingly harmless flies, whose solitary bite would make a man fall into a deep slumber, never to awake, save to die. In short, Zerrikania is a land where the fantastic is normal, and the impossible occurs daily. Nice. Okay.
Vedimine, directly out of Nordling Tales.
Yep. I'm a Vedimine. Oh, it's letting me run around. That's actually kind of funny. I'm sort of thinking of this, of the Chamberlain. I just need to... I'm just doing some cardio. Look, don't judge me. You know? Maybe I should have done this before I had a bath, honestly. Could I have another of those baths with the trio of dusky young maidens? I mean, would you be up for arranging that for me, mate? Okay, so what else we got? Got some scrolls here. Can I pick up the scrolls? Gnomish prankings. Well, that sounds fun. Scrub the greasings from a dog's ear, soak into cotton twine, place in a new lamp of greenish hue, and set said lamp betwixt an eager crowd. Forsooth, shall they swear that a dog's head they behold, and this shall be no sorcery, but good betidings. For the Prince of Ellender's nuptials, a paltry gnome armed with a miniature cutlass behid himself in a pie. When guests partook of the princely banquet, anon jumped out of the bezer-bred gnome, giving a terrible fright to all at first, then causing much merriment once the jest was figured. A cynocephalus, or a dog-head in our tongue, a beast that in the wastes of Zangabar dwells, has the corpus of a man but the head of a dog. The Prince of Ellender did receive such a specimen from those far-off lands. The cynocephalus lets stream its urine with the tolling of every hour, both day and night. And this is why the Zangabarians engrave its likeness on timepieces and compasses. That was extremely silly. Oh, we're going to have to read all the books in this playthrough. Oh, some grapes. Tasty, tasty. A sword for witches. Not witchers, witches. Okay. Well, I want to know how to deal with witches. I am, after all, a witcher. This camera's zoomed in too close to my face. I'm getting some, you know, it's kind of distorting my features somewhat. Feeling a little self-conscious right now, honestly. Anyway. Apparently this witcher can't navigate furniture. What did he call that chair? He had some fancy name for it. I can't be expected to know such things. Anyway. Where was I at? Books that I ain't read. Sword for witches. Read for additional information. Well, knowledge is power. Who are the hunters, you ask? Folk like you and yours, I reply. The decent kind, haters of lies, doers of good. The kind who live according to the gods' laws and nature's laws too. Those disgusted by the machinations of witches, magickas and non-humans. All that separates us from common folk is that we've the courage to take up arms, to defend our lands from evil, to slice out the gangrene that eats us from within. We haven't a leader, we haven't forts or land. Though God's fearing Radovid supports us with his gold at times, we've not sworn him nor any other ruler our oath. We serve only the eternal fire, and we listen only to our own conscience. Who can join us? Any who is right of soul and sound of body. You can find us in every larger city in the north. We will give you board, lodging, and a weapon. We will explain how to spot the telltale signs of evil, birthmarks in strange and arcane shapes, Smooth skin on a matron aged more than 30 springs. Oh, come on, that's a little harsh. Some people just, some people just have good skin. They got good genes, And black cats kept in the yard. Oh, that's just preposterous, honestly. To name but a few. We will show you how to defend yourself from witchcraft. How to tame and snuff out magic elements with dimeritium. Whatever that is. Is it like kryptonite for magic beings? We will instruct you on how to squeeze the sinner's darkest secrets out of them with a hot iron, and how to grant them cleansing death with the help of sacred fire. Well, screw all that. I can't get behind that. Sorry. Wait, can I loot? Can I loot? Apparently, I cannot loot. Okay. We now need to pick clothing, apparently by looting it. So, what we got here? We got this. It's fairly dignified. This one looks a little bit girly, to be honest. And this one honestly looks it looks much like the first. Okay. I'm gonna pick this. Elegant courtier's doublet, Nilfgaardian trousers, and elegant Nilfgaardian shoes. Okay. I'ma take all those. Let's get ourselves dressed up. Comes under armor. 1 armor. Well, I suppose it's better than just your skin, even if it is just cloth. Wait, what? Look, this stuff's damaged. You're giving me damaged goods, buddy. Oh well. I'm just gonna go in like this. Oh, you don't mind the towel, do you, Emir? It's How about that? That's a pretty slick look. Don't mind saying so. Okay. Enough with the silliness. This is what we're going to be wearing. It's not bad, I suppose. Looks pretty slick. Okay. 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 IKEA? I have no idea. Okay. Mr. Chamberlain dude.
And they say clothes do not make the man.
Well, they
Does
don't.
the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Well, it's relatively satisfactory, mate.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Do as the Romans do.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
Some nose powdering.
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I do know how to. Well, maybe I know how to, but maybe I don't want to. How about that? Look, man, I know how to do it. Whether I want to or not is another question.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate.
There you go. Good enough.
That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner. Not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Okay. Leg extended. Which leg? I think it was... Wait, are any of these correct? I can't remember whether it was left or right hand on chest. I'll go for left leg forward, right hand on chest. I think these are all wrong. He's basically dabbing.
Fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
Oh! Right, just push me out of the way, why don't you? So, let's...
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition.
What,
Majesty
he's a
will
moody
suffice.
get, is he?
Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Got it. Fine. If I gotta.
Im grimi eb art ketzer. Daithen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Okay, so how about this? No.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Welchen Namen, wat gern verwort? So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks.
Or snap.
Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
You sure about that, mate? You sure she's around? And why is the Wild Hunt pursuing her? I mean, what's the deal here?
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be.
Damn straight.
I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
And why me? Why do you want me to do this? Except the fact that, like, I'm Ciri's childhood mentor, so it actually makes perfect sense.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
Well, yeah, that's what I was
She
saying.
trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Well, I mean, I like money. But, you know. Tell me more. What's going down?
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
I ain't dabbing for you, Emperor. Oh, he looks sad.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax, nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
Yeah, but you're a
Just keep
douche.
close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day.
I mean, I suppose it's not your fault, is it? It's not your fault that you have to act like a snooty douche. Oh, hey there. How's it going? Look, I'm talking to you. You're kind of swaying around. Are you on the drugs? Oh wait. Oh, he's going to wait for us. He's going to. Let's have a look around. Let's talk to some dudes. What's going on here? Why you reckon this?
Greetings.
Greetings. Okay, probably none of these people are going to pay us much attention, honestly. Can I see anything that looks lootable? Not really, honestly. Okay.
We zien es voor Novigrad.
Ja.
I mean, I do kind of feel bad now that he's going to be punished. I mean, like, how's he going to, like, is he going to be whipped? How's it going to be? Is he going to have his pay docked slightly? It could be anything. Ooh. Nice courtyard.
En selfiten gartve, esse plenten et nordmarke, en selfiten sikiat hefet. Kasken guvelede, tumeva.
Oh, well, there are a bunch of, I'm going to go and examine that red glowing thing in a second. But there are a bunch of plants around here. It's possible that, it's just stuff I've already had, but I might as well get some more. I'll just be a moment. Give me a sec.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
Yeah. And well, maybe I'll have time to do what you want me to do later. How about that? So this is intriguing.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
Oh.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll
Well,
later.
this is yeah, dude. I'll be right with you. This is intriguing. So what we got? We got a lot of cobwebs. We got a thing that we can loot. Oh, a saddle. Old letter. Ooh. Dear Sir Roderick de Wet, please forgive me for my tardy response. I was waiting for Golan Vivaldi to confirm sufficient funds were available to redeem the bill of exchange you provided. Not that I don't trust you, but the gods help those who help themselves, as the Caedweni saying goes. Yeah. Wasn't I wearing a Caedweni gambeson? Maybe I shouldn't trust anything that the Caedweni have to say, you know, with dress sense like that. Anyway, getting straight to your question, Princess Ada's curse could indeed be caused to return. The Witcher from Rivia. Wait, that's me! Huh. The Witcher from Rivia had only a rudimentary knowledge of magic arcana, and so was not able to fully remove the spell, and instead only temporarily disrupted its workings. For Ada to become a Striga once more, one would have to sprinkle her food with 3 drops of blood from her father, King Foltest, 3 drops of blood from a wolf, and 3 drops of bile from a freshly buried woman. Ugh. One who died having finished 100 years, but not yet having started her 101st. Then, one must cast... What? So she's got to be like precisely 100 years old and not one day later? Because, you know, if you've lived for 100 years, you are literally in your 101st year. I think they're a little bit confused here. It's... anyway. Then one must cast the incepted triangle over the meal thus prepared. That should do the trick. Yet please consider carefully whether you truly wish to carry out such an ignoble deed. Hoping to do business again with you in the future. Alessandra Deville. Wait, what about this chest here? Can I loot this too? Wait, there's a book right here. There's a great big chest and a book. I should be able to loot these things. Oh well. Okay. Well, I don't know if this is some sort of Easter egg or what. I think that the thing with the King Foltest's daughter and the Striga is, I think it's from the beginning of the first Witcher game, something like that. Because I've played a little bit of the first one. And it sounds familiar. Okay. Let's go, Neville. I'm calling him Neville because Chamberlain, you know, Neville Chamberlain. You know. Know your history, man.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm supposed to go in here and talk to Yennefer now. Which we're going to do, but I think that at this point that's going to be next episode because we've been recording for, I think it's at least half an hour. And if we start off a new section right now, who knows how long it's going to take. So let's try and split it up in a way that makes sense. So there you go, chaps. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do please... Oh, god damn it. If you did, do please click the like button. It helps out rather a lot. Leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comments section below. Share this video with anyone you think might be interested or entertained. And subscribe if, and only if, you'd like to see more. Ta-ta for now, chaps.